Hey everybody, welcome back. Did you know that most relationships don't end with a breakup? They end quietly, long before anyone says a word. And that's the dangerous part, because when a relationship is truly over, it doesn't look like fighting or cheating or walking away. Sometimes it looks like nothing at all. And if you're watching right now, there's a chance something already feels off in your relationship. You just haven't been able to put your finger on it yet. Let me say something that might hit a little hard. Your relationship might not be broken. It might already be over. And today I'm going to show you how to tell the difference. Okay, the first sign is emotional disconnection. And I don't mean like you've had a bad day or a rough week. I mean something so much deeper. You'll be sitting next to each other, but it feels like you're miles apart. The conversations that you have are surface level. There's no depth anymore, no curiosity, no real effort to understand each other. It's like you're just both existing in the same space, but you're not connecting. And here's the truth. When emotional connection fades, the relationship is already in trouble. The second sign, conversation feels forced. Do you ever notice how you used to talk for hours, but now you're searching for something to say to each other, and silence feels heavy. It's not peaceful, it's actually awkward. And when you do talk, it feels like you're just kind of going through the motions. There's no energy, there's no excitement. You're just talking to fill space. That's not a communication problem. That's a connection problem. The third sign, you stop caring about their opinion. And this is a big one, because when you love someone, their opinion matters. You want their approval. You value what they're thinking. But when a relationship starts ending, you notice something shift. You make decisions and you don't even think to include them. And it's not because you're being selfish, but because deep down, their opinion doesn't hold weight anymore. And that's not independence. That's basically emotional separation. Okay, the fourth sign, there's no future being talked about. There's no plans. There's no excitement about what's next. You're not talking about trips or goals. You're not talking about building something together. Everything is just present in the moment, survival mode. And when a relationship has no vision, it has no direction. And when there's no direction, unfortunately, it slowly fades. The fifth sign, you feel relief when that person's not around. And this one hits very hard for many people, because it's subtle. It doesn't necessarily mean you dislike them, but when they leave, you feel lighter, you feel less pressure, you feel more like yourself. And when they come back, you feel that tension again. That's your mind telling you something, because in a healthy relationship, presence brings peace, not relief when they're gone. The sixth sign, physical intimacy has changed. And I'm not talking about sex. I'm talking about touch. I'm talking about closeness. I'm talking about the energy. You stop reaching for each other. You stop noticing each other. And when physical connection fades, it usually follows emotional disconnection, not the other way around. And here's the final sign. You've mentally already moved on. You start imagining life without them. You start thinking about what's next, not what can I fix. You're not fighting for the relationship anymore. You're slowly detaching yourself from it. And here's the truth. Most people don't want to hear this, but when you stop fighting for something, that's when it's already over. Now, let me be clear. Every relationship goes through rough patches, and that's normal. But what we're talking about here is very different. It's not about having a bad week. It's not about being stressed at work. This is when the foundation itself starts to erode. It starts to disappear. And the hardest part, most people stay. And it's not because they're happy, but it's because they're comfortable. Because leaving feels harder than staying. And that's human nature, because starting over is scary. But let me tell you something real. Staying in a relationship that's already over, that is one of the fastest ways to lose yourself. So if you're seeing these signs, don't panic, but don't ignore them either, because awareness is the first step to clarity. And here's the line I want you to remember. The relationship doesn't end when you leave. It ends when you stop feeling. And if this message hit home today, do me a favor, subscribe to my channel, because this is what we do here. Real talk about dating, real talk about relationships, and how to actually get it right. So thank you for listening on the podcast. Thank you for tuning in on the YouTube channel, and I will see you on the next episode.
Thanks for listening to Dating to Win. If you're serious about improving your dating game, don't miss an episode. Hit the subscribe button or go to youtube.com/datingtowin25. Good luck out there, and we'll see you on the next episode of Dating to Win.